Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel or welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this video, we're going to look at the URL and print widget. So these are also appearances that work with the text type, but they're considered different because they serve a different purpose. So you wouldn't normally use it with text. It's when you want to use URL or printer, or want to print something, then this is the combination we do. So we're going to look at both in this case. So the first one is if you want to have a link. So this doesn't take any input. Both don't take inputs, actually. They execute something. So they both use the question type text. And then for URL, you have the appearance as URL, and then the link you want it to go to as a default one. So here I have my LinkedIn profile link as a default. And then we're going to see on ODK Collect how it's going to open that URL for us. So you can change this to be anything. In some of the cases I do, if I want my data collectors to review a particular document, or I want them to have an access to view a particular dashboard online before they go on their survey to understand what they're asking questions about, I have it here, usually at the beginning. And then the next one is the printer. Works similar to how the URL works. You have a question type as text, and then you have appearance of printer. And then under calculation, you specify what is displayed on to be printed. So in my own case, I have something dynamic. If you can see it here, it concats URL to LinkedIn profile and then takes in whatever it is. So the reason I added this is so you understand that you can have this to be dynamic. Of course, what's the essence of having printer if it's going to be static? But you're able to print dynamic things depending on the responses from the form. So you could have an image, the person's name, and in one of the cases I created, we take reviews or responses and comments from the respondent and from the data collector, from the respondent and the data collector, and merge it into a file which is printable. And then you can print it or share as PDF, and then you can either paste it, give a copy to the respondent, and then email the other one, which is another level of workflow you can explore. But this is one of the ways to do it. So let's look at our form to see how that works. I think let's update. Yeah, so let's refresh to get the new update. So as you can see, you don't have any option to type, even though it's a text question type. It just shows you URL because the appearance says URL. So once I click that, what's going to happen is it's going to open my LinkedIn profile. Yeah, exactly. It did open my LinkedIn profile. So that's what it does, right? This is what the appearance is for. As opposed to allowing you input something, it just does that. And then for the next one, which I have printer, because what I did is add the URL to LinkedIn profile is, and then the LinkedIn profile. So if I click print, it's going to open this PDF for me to select the printer I want to print if I have a wireless printer, or save as PDF. In some of the workflows I work with, I ask the users to save as PDF, and then after the field survey, they dump it to me somewhere. So not printing, necessarily printing. This PDF comes in very handy for me. Not to print instantly, but to also save as PDF. So we have a specific workflow for saving as PDF. I don't know if I'm able to zoom this, but you're able to see what's written there is that. So it's quite small, but that's exactly what's written here. So this is how to work with the URL and printer widgets to achieve a workflow. Depending on your workflow, you can fit this in. It can be in between questions at the end or at the beginning, depending on how you want it to be. And you can adapt that into your workflow and have your data collectors work with it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.